What's poppin', y'all? Today, we taking a look at rappers who fell off. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe. But before you do that shit, go subscribe to hip hop content. Niggas is always putting out dank shit. Yo, I swear, if J. Cole ain't on this list, like I'm gonna do some crazy shit. Like if J. Cole ain't on this list, I'm about to run over an old lady.
Making it to the top of the rap game is one thing, but staying there is totally different. Today, we're breaking down the biggest rappers who fumbled the bag and fell off. The Baby literally fell off last year when he stumbled into the crowd during the set, but now his career is taking a nosedive too. He blew up in 2019 and dropped back-to-back #1 albums, but now he's struggling to even book a show. It all started last year when the Baby performed at Rolling Loud in Miami. In the middle of the show, he went on a homophobic rant and said,
"You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone like that."
The Baby got dragged for it online. So he clapped back and said, "What me and my fans do at the live show, it don't concern you on the internet, or you bitter bitches on the internet." All the controversy led to Lollapalooza and the Governor's Ball pulling them from their schedule. Then he got cut from Parklife Festival, Day in Vegas, Austin City Limits Festival, Music Midtown, and the iHeartRadio Music Festival too.
Why y'all treating my man's the Baby like that, though? I mean, y'all say he can barely book a show? You telling me the nigga with 20 views on SoundCloud? That nigga performing, but the Baby ain't?
He ended up apologizing on IG, but then deleted the post and got even more backlash. The Baby had hopped on Dua Lipa's Levitating remix, and after Rolling Loud, she said, "I'm surprised and horrified at the Baby's comments. I really don't recognize this as the person I work with. I know my fans know where my heart lies and that I stand 100% with the LGBTQ community." Radio stations ended up playing an alternate version of the track without the Baby on it.
Damn, bro. Hey, she said, "Look, I don't even know this nigga." She was like, bro, to all the homosexual people out there, to all the, what do you call them, transgenders? I love all y'all. She said, bro, she made sure she separated herself from the Baby. God damn. I mean, bro, I don't even understand. Like, I understand trying to, like, hype the crowd up, but there's, like, a billion ways to do it. I just don't understand why this nigga had to say that. Yeah, if you ain't come here with HIV. Like, nigga, what? What?
Everything calmed down after a while, and the Baby went back to doing shows, but it looks like his career took a massive hit. Back in August, his show at the Smoothie King Center Arena in New Orleans was canceled after he allegedly sold less than 500 tickets. His team obviously expected to sell more. The arena holds 14,000 people, and selling less than 500 isn't a good sign for him. His team says the story is all capped though. They put out a statement and said, "The Baby's New Orleans show was pulled by the artist team due to the promoter being in breach of contract. The Baby will be back in New Orleans very soon to make it up to his fans."
Man, I don't know, bro. Cause like, I mean, yo, we could look online. I'm pretty sure like you can get the Baby tickets for like a $20 bill. Like, I mean, I could be wrong about that shit, but you know, if you can't sell out tickets and like, you know, the price is only $20, like, bro, you're supposed to be a superstar. The fuck is going on here? Niggas was like, yeah, the Baby got outsold by some nigga named Lucky. I'm Lucky? Who the fuck is that? Sound like, bro, I don't even know who Lucky is, but just from the name, I just imagine this nigga's album cover is a goddamn 4-leaf clover!
They say he's gonna make it back up to fans, but it doesn't look like the Baby has many of them left. Roddy Ricch blew up back in 2018 when his track died.
Wait a sec, bro. Hip hop content, yo, we not just gonna let that sneak this ride. Dog just said, yeah, you know, debate something about the Baby's fans if he has any left. Like, bro, dog, this nigga said the Baby. This nigga said Burger King need a nigga in the drive-thru. He said the Baby. State Farm need customer service representatives. Them niggas that you call when your fucking insurance fucked up. Them niggas will be like, "Hi, my name's Jenna. This is hi State Farm. My name's Jenna. I don't know. I don't have State Farm, but y'all get the idea. Can y'all imagine the baby in a goddamn call center?"
Die Young racked up over 80 million views on YouTube. Then in 2019, he took it to another level when he dropped his debut album, Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial, which debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 and stayed there for 4 weeks. His track The Box stayed at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 for 11 weeks and now has over 1 billion streams on Spotify. Roddy became a superstar pretty much overnight, but now fans think the fame is going to be gone as quickly as it came. After his first album dropped, Roddy hopped on some other people's songs, but wasn't releasing any new solo music. Fans were waiting for his sophomore record, and in 2020, he told GQ that the album was done and that it was a full-blown masterpiece, a real idea, a real body of work. 2 years
That nigga said, yeah, some Von Gogh type shit. What the fuck, yeah, bro? Bro heard his album, was like, dog, like, I mean, yo, this make the Mona Lisa look like one of them paintings you get from the dollar store.
2 years after his first album, Roddy finally dropped Live Life Fast in December 2021, but fans and critics weren't feeling it like his older projects. It debuted at #4, but fell off fast, and people immediately started saying that Roddy peaked. Back in February, he started hyping up his new music. He posted a snippet from a track called Out My Mind, but people started clowning the track like crazy. A couple hours later, he ended up deleting the snippet and wrote, "Guess I'm a flop now, shit crazy," on his IG story. The situation was obviously getting to him, cause
Yo, I swear, like, y'all, I'm being authentic when I say this. It is a bad time to be a rapper. The best results I've seen from a hip-hop album drop this year was from my nigga Future. And I was shook. Like, I was shook. Like, I think Future, no, he didn't outsell Drake, but he was, like, right there. Like, bro did, like, 221K or something like that, 227K. Drake did 230K. Kendrick did, what, 300K? Like, I mean, that homeless nigga, we not gonna talk about his sales. Even though everybody put that nigga in they top 3. I ain't talking about that homeless boy. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker who traded a fucking, what was it, a Mercedes Benz in for a bicycle? Nah, that nigga, we ain't even talking about that nigga. I swear, if that nigga's not #1 on this fucking list, if J. Cole is not #1 on this fucking list of rappers that fell off, I'm throwing my computer off of the fucking balcony, bro. I'm literally, bro, like, my computer, bro, motherfucker, my computer better pray to God it got a parachute. Because if not, what did Scarface say to his homie that fucked his sister? Hasta la vista, nigga.
Because after that, Roddy deactivated his Twitter and IG account. A lot of fans thought he totally fell off, but back in June, Post Malone announced that Roddy Ricch was going to be touring with him. Roddy was featured on the track Cooped Up off Post Malone's new album, and getting the tour with one of the hottest artists in the world should definitely help his career. He definitely fell off from where he was a couple of years ago, but if he drops another hit, Roddy could be right back at the top.
It's a spooky time to be a rapper. Is that Jabari Reynolds from Power?
Oh yeah, there it is.
So, how do you show them that you care?
Lil Mosey went viral off the track Pull Up back in 2018.
Hell no.
He was dropping music for a couple.
Yo, bro, last time I heard from Lil Mosey, this nigga like raped a 16-year-old or some shit like that. Or no, I mean bro did have like that first little pull up and all that, and then bro had, what was that shit, Blueberry Fagin? Like, yeah, he had all that shit, but yeah, bro, I don't know. Last time I heard from this nigga, like, I mean, he was getting accused of raping some bitch.
Couple years and built up a fan base, but Pull Up really put him on the map and racked up over 25 million views on YouTube. He followed it up with the track Booth Pack, which also got millions of plays, and then his third official single, Notice, popped off and did crazy numbers. The track got a Cole Bennett music video that almost has 300 million views on YouTube. Mosey dropped his debut album later that year. It did solid numbers and reached #29 on the Billboard 200, but a lot of fans are surprised.
I think Lil Mosey did like 17K first week. Let's get it straight.
that it didn't sell more. All the singles popped off and did big numbers, but that success didn't carry over to album sales. In 2019, he had another Cole Bennett music video for the track Bust Down Cartier, but it only racked up around 15 million views. 15 mil is a lot, but his last collab with Bennett almost hit 300, so this was definitely a fall off. He dropped his second album in 2019, but it only sold 23K in the first week, and fans weren't really rocking with it. It looked like Mosey had fallen off for good, but in 2020, he went more viral than ever with the track Blueberry Faygo. Mosey hopped on the TikTok rap wave, and it paid off big time. Blueberry Faygo went crazy online, and the music video racked up even more views than the video for Notice. The same day he dropped the track, Mosey reissued his second album and put Blueberry Faygo on it. Now, it's his most popular song with over 1 billion streams on Spotify.
What the fuck? Lil Mosey got 1 billion streams? Oh no, nah. Like, there ain't no excuse no more. There ain't no excuse no more, bro. Like, if your favorite artist's song ain't hit 1 billion streams, like if that nigga at least don't got one song with 1 billion streams, like, I mean, is he a poppin' rapper?
Even though he brought his career back, it looks like Mosey is falling off again. None of his new tracks are doing numbers. Plus, he's facing serious legal allegations too. Mosey's trial's been pushed back a couple of times, and now it's set to start on December 12, 2022. The charges definitely didn't help his career, but it looks like it was pretty much over anyways.
God damn, that nigga said, yeah, when you and your homies been out drinking all night, and you spin the McDonald's drive-thru, don't be surprised when you pull up to the window to pay and see Little Mosey!
Rich the Kid got into the rap game back in 2013 after hustling for a few years. He started popping off and ended up signing a new deal with Interscope in 2017. For a while, he was working with huge artists like Kendrick Lamar, Quavo, and Future, but his career lost a lot of steam, and last year, his Lucky EP only sold 5K his first week out. Rich tried to level up.
5K? 5K? 5,000? I gotta hit the ball. Are y'all telling me Coy Libre outsold Rich the Kid? I know I should be screaming right now. I know I should be fucking dropping all kind of like nigger bombs, but like, bro, what is rap right now, bro? Like, if Ice Spice drops, she probably won't sell like 107 copies. Like, if she dropped an album, she's definitely only doing 107 copies, and I'm not talking 107K. Oh my, Rich, bro, you had that nigga Famous Dex on a leash at one point. 5K? The fuck?
Up and become a label boss when he started Rich Forever Music, but the label never really popped off, and he's had a lot of drama with his own artists too. It's also what led to his infamous beef with Lil Uzi Vert. Back in December 2020, Rich aired out how he feels about the industry on his IG stories. He said, "The industry's full of lying, stealing, blood-sucking motherfuckers for real. They will hate you, talk shit about you, and the whole time be dead-ass broke." Around the same time, Fashion Nova hit him up with a lawsuit for $2.1 million over a $100,000 advance that Rich allegedly ran off with. He clapped back on IG and said, "I don't owe Fashion Nova no money. If Fashion Nova want $100,000 from me, they know I can pull up and drop it off." Rich also had to hand over a bag to his former managers. A judge ordered him to pay Blueprint Artist Management $1.1 million after they sued him for not paying. Then his landlord sued him for over $300K after Rich got $32,000 behind on rent payments.
God damn, bro, this nigga Rich the Kid. Nigga probably live in a 1-bedroom apartment.
He already had money issues going on, and in January 2021, Jay Critch aired Rich Forever out on Instagram. He wrote, "I am not rich forever. That shit been a dub. Stop letting these cap about owning masters and shit. They trying to hold in bum-ass deals. Be your brother until the business come up. Then it's all lawyer talk, contract talk, not real shit."
God damn, that nigga said Rich the Kid tried to sign me for $500.
If y'all want new music, tell him free Critch. Whole ass.
Free Critch? The fuck?
Rich clapped back and accused Critch of snaking him just to get a bag, and the situation started getting heated. They sent shots back and forth on social media for a while, but eventually they squashed the beef. Last year, Rich went on the New Music Daily podcast and said, "I feel like when it comes to business, you really need to just keep it in-house. But sometimes, when your emotions get mixed up into the business, that's when shit goes bad. That's what I'm really learning as I grow up. We've been friends forever, so definitely. We spoke on the phone. I talked to him yesterday. Luckily, Rich and Jay Critch put it all behind them and are cool again. And hopefully, Rich can get his legal situation sorted out too."
Like I said, bro, Famous Dex was making all kind of wild. Sorry. Famous Dex was making. I'm not. I'm not kidding. Like, my lungs are like shit right now. Nothing some shutter home can't fix. Oh shit. Anywho, yeah. Famous Dex is making all kind of wild accusations about Rich the Kid. So I mean, I ain't even surprised about this shit. But, bruh, did anybody really take Rich the Kid seriously? Like, I that nigga was like a phase rapper. Like, you know how rappers that come in and they're like only popping for certain phases. Like, y'all know what I mean. But yeah, that nigga was a phase rapper. Like, I knew Rich the Kid I knew he was around for a while, and he was the reason for Famous Dex, supposedly. I mean, but honestly, Dex had not signed to him. If Dex would have got a better contract, like through Atlantic or something, I think Dex would still be more, I'd say, I don't want to say he's not relevant, because we all care about Dexter, but it's like he'd be more relevant now than he is, but that's a whole nother topic. But Rich the Kid, like I said, do not be surprised when your mom is like, hey, hey, hey! I need something from Family Dollar! I need some toilet paper. Some double A batteries! And some M&Ms. Don't be surprised when you pull up to the front counter and Rich the Kid ask you how your day doing while he rings you up and you hand him $4.93. Don't be surprised!
He fell off for sure, but he could bounce right back if he drops a hit or signs an artist that pops off and puts on for the label.
Famous. No, it's over for Rich the Kid. It's over. I swear, if they got Dex on this list, bro, I'm sorry, bro. Don't put Dex on this list. Do not put Dexter on this list. You put J. Cole on here, but don't put Dexter on!
Famous Dex blew up back.
Famous Dex ain't fall off. Famous Dex need help. Okay? And I feel like y'all make y'all jokes and whatnot, but Famous Dex is a legend. Leave Dexter alone! Seriously. Like, leave that nigga alone. Rich the Kid is a flop. Dexter never even really got a chance. He signed a bad contract. Dexter has given us hits! Drip from my walk. Okay, Dexter. Pick up the phone. Japan! Dexter's that nigga. That's all I'm saying.
Back in the mid-2010s, he dropped a couple of independent mixtapes, then signed to Rich the Kid's label. In 2017, he popped off with the tracks Japan and Pick It Up with A$AP Rocky, but his addiction and time in jail ended up killing his career, and his latest track hasn't even hit 50,000 streams. Back in 2018, Dex fell asleep in the middle of an IG live session. Fans were worried.
I really don't like how this nigga's portraying Dexter. Like, yes, I get it. There's a decline. Dexter didn't hit 50K views. I get it. But bro, like, if you're gonna talk about it, like, talk about the whole thing. Like, Dexter signed a bad deal, okay? Like, Dexter legit signed a bad deal. and there was some other like behind the scenes shit plus his addiction. I mean, like, yo, I'm just saying, like, Dex is a legend, and y'all niggas really ain't supporting him no more. Like, where's the love for Dex? Like, Dex is like an entrepreneur. There'd be no Uzi without Dex. I'm sorry, y'all can be like, yo, you tripping, bro. Like, no, there is no Uzi, Yachty. There's still like 21 Savage and Kodak and all them, but I'm just saying, like, I don't even know if a nigga like XXXTentacion. Well, no, I'm not gonna go that far. No, because they're two different genres of rap. But my point is, like, Dex was influential on the like 2016 and possibly even 2017 wave of rap. So, like, let's give the man some respect, bro. Like, I mean, come on, I don't like the way they portray Dex in this one.
That he was nodding off of pills, but Dex did not using any hard drugs. Then in 2019, he suffered a seizure in the middle of a set in Hollywood. Rumors said it was caused by drugs, but Dex and his team said it was epilepsy and not from substance abuse. Dex was still dropping music, but nothing gained any traction. Fans could tell he was on drugs, even though he kept denying it. After a lot of people reached out, Dex hopped on IG Live and told everyone to stay out of his business. He said, "Stop worrying about the next motherfucker that's doing drugs. The world on drugs. You know what I'm saying? I got money. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. Goofy ass you worried about me for?" And
I'm not sure why people respond like that. Like, somebody was upset at me for something in my comment section on my other channel, and I just ain't even respond. Like, I don't care. And I know I'm small now, but even if I had like 10,000 people like watching me, or like even more than that, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm not finna, like, if people think what they think about me, I don't care. Like, I'm focused on like trying to like survive, my guy. Like, niggas just get confused on the perception and the fame and the idea of what they is. Like, bro, like, as long as you making it, you got like somebody who's standing by you is like partner wise. Like, what do it care what them niggas think? I know it's easier said than done, but I'm just saying, bro. It's best to just not respond. Let everything blow over on its own.
And two, I don't do none of that shit. I smoke weed and take care of my kids. But less than a day later, after he told everyone he was good, the news broke that Dex had gone into rehab. He got out in January 2021, but when he hopped back on social media, it was clear that he was using again. Fans were worried that he might die from an overdose, but he ended up getting booked in jail a couple months later. In March 2021, Dex got hit with 19 charges from 3 different situations. According to police, in November 2020, Dex got into a standoff with a SWAT team after allegedly hurting his ex-girlfriend. In October 2020, he allegedly attacked another woman, and in March 2021, he was arrested during a traffic stop for carrying a loaded gun. Even though Dex had some wild charges against him, he only got hit with a 1-year sentence.
What?
He was released in September, but then went straight into rehab. He said he plans on staying there until at least November, and hopefully this time, he can kick the addiction for good. Lil Xan was a big part of the SoundCloud mumble.
Oh my, why ain't J. Cole #1?
Rap wave, but he went from touring with massive artists like Nicki Minaj to dropping out of his own tour and starting.
Bro, I swear, you could pay $2 for a reduced bus fare pass! The shit that the kids in high school use. I drive, so I don't actually know how much the bus costs no more, but you could get a reduced fare bus pass and find J. Cole! That nigga should be #1, not Lil Xan.
Starting beef with a random metal band who was a supporting act. Xan had huge hits like Slingshot and Betrayed that racked up millions of plays, but the popularity didn't last. In 2019, he announced he was retiring and said, "I quit rapping and I'm only gonna focus on moving forward with the Xanarchy clothing line and brand." But after a few years of battling addiction, Xan decided to make a comeback. He announced a new tour, but then dropped out of the first show. A band.
Bro, I mean, like, dog, now I'm sorry, I'm not disrespecting Lil Xan, but bro really got no career. I mean, like, bro probably doing DoorDash these days.
Band called Dropout Kings was supposed to open for him, and they aired Xan out on IG after he dropped the set. They wrote, "Straight up, Lil Xan, 100%, I don't even care. Dude is a total piece of shit for doing this to all the artists and staff involved in this." Xan clapped back.
Yeah, I've heard some shit, like, behind the scenes. Lil Xan, like, was not so good with, like, his management and all that. Well, I can't remember bro's name. It wasn't Steve. Yeah, whatever. Drama, some shit like that. I don't know, but I heard Zan was a piece of shit. I don't know because I wasn't there, but I know for sure, bro is not relevant at all. Like, I mean, like, I probably could go find one of those rappers at the mall that got more clout than Little Xan these days.
And said all the issues were because of Dropout Kings and their team, but nobody really knows what's going on. Later that same month, he dropped his first project in 3 years, but only 2 songs hit over 100K streams. Lil Xan was one of the most popular SoundCloud rappers for a while, but he fumbled the bag and let his
The fuck was wait, what the fuck?
Lil Xan
Bro think he a pink panda?
was one of the most popular SoundCloud rappers for a while, but he fumbled the bag and let his career fall completely off. Luckily, he's at least sober now, even though his music isn't popping off like it used to.
That nigga Lil Xan overdosed off hot Cheetos!
That's still a huge win.
Oh my fuck, that was an intense ass list. I don't know how, but if you somehow enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, and I will get you. And I'm kidding. I'll catch y'all niggas in the next one. Let me know what else you want to talk about. My bad, I ain't been uploading that much, but I'm finna like really be on the hip hop shit, and I'm finna be uploading a lot more, so y'all can expect that shit. And yeah, fuck the nigga Hello Yasin like usual. And yeah, if you enjoyed the vid again, like and subscribe because I really want to like fucking like just start focusing on my hip hop channel. I got another channel, but that's a whole nother discussion. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. We'll be watching out for more rap news. Peace. I swear, if I seen that nigga Yasin, I'd put that nigga in the fucking ankle lock. Hit that nigga with a choke slam from hell! I'm just saying, bro! If I could throw that nigga Hello Yasin off a ladder through 4 tables, it would happen. That's all I'm saying. It would happen. But yeah, Yasin, I'll talk to you one day. Maybe not now because I ain't big enough. We talked before, but I was like on some rap shit, so it was a different time. But we'll talk, nigga. We'll talk. We'll sort it out. It's just games, you guys. It's just games. But if Yasin ever really want to disrespect me again, it can be real life!